Hi everyone, I am here with a story. I got a new book from my friend to borrow. We finished the other one, remember? This one is called Amazing Modern Day Miracles. So we'll read this one together as well. Every page is a powerful reminder that we are surrounded by the miracles of answered prayers. So true. God does answer prayers. Sometimes he doesn't say yes, he says no, and other times he says, just not right now. And other times it happens right away. Remember, because God knows our future, we don't. So he knows what's best for us. Okay, so the first story here is called The Jungle Horse. And it is by Jerry Long. One day, my 10-year-old daughter Lori came to me and said, "Daddy, when I grow up, I want to raise horses. Can I have a horse?" At the time, my family and I were living in the jungle center of operations for Wycliffe Bible translators in Ecuador. A horse, I thought. Living in the Amazon, Lori already had every animal imaginable. One day I counted 17 critters in a round under and swinging from the rafters of our house. A calf from a local farm project was stacked in our backyard, and there was an alligator in my shower stall. Can you imagine? Could you imagine? If they didn't bother you, that'd be so cool to have all those animals. I'd love it too. "Honey," I said, "first of all, we can't afford a horse. Even if we could, the only way into our community is by boat or airplane. So the only way a horse could get here is either by flying or swimming. Besides, I don't know if horses can adapt to the jungle. They don't strike me as jungle animals." Lori cried. She really wanted a horse. So I said, "Honey, if you want a horse that badly, you need to talk to God about it. He's the only one I know who can arrange it." So Lori took my advice and talked to God. A few weeks later, I was handed a teletype message from the capital of Ecuador. It was addressed to our neighbor, Otto Rodriguez, who had a large estate about 30 miles upriver. The letter was from his attorney telling me he needed to get into the city as soon as possible for some business transactions. It looked urgent enough. I asked one of our pilots to fly me over to Otto's place so I could do a message drop. As we flew over Otto's property, I noticed a horse grazing among his cattle. I thought, how about that? There's a horse that survives in the jungle. I'll have to tell Lori. About a week later, one of our Indian workers came to my door. "Senor Long," he said, "you won't believe what is coming down the river. There is a raft made of 2 dugout canoes with a platform on them, a platform with a horse tied on it." A little later that day, a man came to my door leading the horse. He said, "Don Otto so appreciates his friends here at the mission that he sent this horse, thinking the kids would enjoy having him." For the rest of our time at Ecuador, Lori spent nearly all her days with that horse. This was God's gift to her. Today, Lori boards, breeds, and trains Arabian horses on her property in Oregon. Better yet, she still believes in prayer. I would say after that, wouldn't you? Oh my goodness. And it's got a Bible verse underneath of it. "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you." You have to believe you're going to get it when you ask God for something. You have to have faith that God's already going to do it. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed The Jungle Horse, and I hope you have a great night. Good night, guys.